Hello and welcome to this full body, no hands yoga practice with me. My name's Jess and today I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga practice where we should be doing no weight bearing yoga poses on the hands, elbows, shoulders. So it's really great if you've got a wrist injury or anything like that and you want to avoid doing weight bearing yoga poses on those areas. So this is going to be a mixed levels flow, so I shall be sure to offer options throughout to make sure that we can all enjoy the poses. We're going to be starting laying on our backs today, so when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, coming to lay down on your back. If you're not there already, pull your knees in towards your chest when you get there and just wrap your forearms around your shins. Close your eyes if you like. And just take a moment of stillness here. Just taking a minute to check in with yourself, bring yourself into this moment. Forget the day that you've had so far. Starting to deepen your breath. Maybe you'd like to slowly invite a gentle rock from side to side. If that feels nice on your lower back, that's up to you, it's optional. Just take a few breaths here on your own before we start moving. Take one last deep breath in and exhale to find stillness. Take your hands onto your knees and allow your elbows to straighten so that your lower back is flush against the ground. We're just going to start here with some hip circles. So open your knees wide, pull them in towards your chest, and then close your knees. And then extend your elbows once again. Open your knees wide and pull them in and close them at your chest. Do a few more here on your own. Inhaling to extend, exhaling to pull your knees in. Nice and slow, controlled movement. We're not forcing anything. And reversing the circle when you're ready. So pulling the knees in, opening them wide at the chest, and extending your elbows. A few more going around this way. And then when you're ready, pull your knees back in towards your chest and squeeze them in towards your chest. Keep your left knee pulled in towards your chest and extend your right leg so that your sole of your right foot is facing up towards the sky. Keep that left knee pulled in and we're just going to rotate our right ankle here, going one way and then the other. Doing a few more, you might hear some cracks and creaks as you start waking up the body. And then slowly bring the right knee back down and extend your left knee, flexing the left foot up, sole of the left foot up towards the sky. We find our ankle rotations nice and gentle. We're not forcing anything. Slowly waking up the body. Continuing to keep a slow and steady breath. And then bring your left knee back in towards your chest. Nice. When you're ready, extend your right leg out and rest your right heel down on the mat. Keep the left knee pulled in. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, lift your head and chest and squeeze it in towards your knee. Keep that lift And as you're ready, we're going to lift our right knee and put it back in. And as we do, extend the left leg. Keep it floating off the mat. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Inhale. And exhale to switch. Now we start to speed it up a little bit here. Keeping a strong breath. And keep that lift in your head, neck and chest. Careful not to crunch the back of the neck. Keep a nice space between your chin and your chest. Gaze up towards the sky. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull both knees in towards your chest and squeeze everything into the center. And then exhale to release your head back down to the mat. So release your feet down and keep your knees bent. Pull your heels in towards your hips and plant your hands down on the mat, palms facing down. Curl your lower back in and slowly lift your hips into your bridge pose. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale to lower your hips back down to the mat. Inhale to lift your hips, bridge pose. And exhale to lower your hips. Inhale to lift one last time, bridge pose, hold at the top. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more breath here, squeeze your glutes. And exhale to slowly lower your hips. Crossing at the ankles, lift your knees and roll up to a seat, cross-legged seat. I'm going to center myself on the mat here so that you can see. However, you can continue to face the long side of the mat. And when you're ready, lift your hands and place your fingertips behind the back of the head. Open your elbows out wide. Inhale, we're going to lift the chin, squeeze your elbows out, draw your shoulder blades together as you take your gaze up. And then as you breathe out, we're going to round through the upper back, drop chin to chest, close your elbows. On your next breath in, we open back out, take your gaze up, really drawing the shoulder blades together and squeezing your elbows out from side to side. And as you breathe out, we round through. Thinking cat-cow here. Inhale to lift. And exhale to round through. Do a few more here on your own, with your own breath. Being mindful to keep nice and controlled, slow movements. One more round. And then when you're ready, coming up to a seat, rest your hands on your knees and pause here for a breath. You can close your eyes as you take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Nice. From here, from your cross-legged seat, we're going to bring our torso forward and come up onto the toes at the top of the mat, coming into our toe stand. Lift your torso, release your fingertips from the mat and bring your hands to heart center. If this is a little too challenging to hold the balance, you can keep your fingertips down on the mat here just to keep you steady. Otherwise, you can come up into this toe stand. Finding stillness here, find your drishti. As we find a moment of stillness, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Fingertips come back down to the mat if they were up. And lower your heels down to the mat, straighten your knees, come into a forward fold. So lifting the hips, keep your torso heavy as you hang the back of the neck, hang the head down. A generous bend in your knees. You can clasp opposite hand with opposite elbow like I have here. And you can sway gently from side to side if that feels good. Close your eyes if you like. And slowly, when you're ready, release your fingertips back down to the mat. Bend your knees generously here. Send your weight back and lift the torso. Reach your hands forward for your chair pose. Take your gaze forwards and send your weight backwards. Can you lower your hips anymore? Tucking your pelvis in, nice neutral spine. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. And exhale, we come all the way up to standing, reach up, extended mountain pose. And exhale to float your fingertips down to your sides. Mountain pose. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And take a nice deep breath in. From here, we're going to step our right foot back, coming into a high lunge. You can lower your back knee down for your low lunge, or you can keep your back knee lifted. Hands come to your hips, or you can reach your hands all the way up and overhead. High lunge. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. From here, we're going to find length as we take a nice deep breath in. Option to take your gaze up. And as you breathe out, we're going to straighten our left knee and we're going to reach the torso forward. Hands come back, airplane arms, and lean your torso forward. Nice flat back here for this pyramid variation. Inhale here, tug back that left hip crease. And exhale to release. On your next breath in, we're going to come back to our high lunge. Fingertips come all the way back up. Inhale here. And as you breathe out, we're going to head back to our pyramid pose. So straightening the left knee, torso comes forwards, reach your fingertips back. We flow. Inhale, back to your high lunge or low lunge, wherever you were. And exhale to your pyramid pose. Inhale to lift into your high lunge. And exhale to your pyramid. One more cycle, inhale to lift. And exhale to your pyramid pose. Pause in your pyramid, we hold. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bend the back knee, send your weight forward, lift the back foot into your warrior three. Keep those airplane arms, we hold here just for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Back foot comes down to meet your left foot, back to your chair pose. Send your hips down and send your weight backwards, chair pose. Inhale deeply and exhale. We release, come all the way back up to standing. Reach your hands up, extended mountain, and exhale to float your fingertips back down to the mat. Nice, let's reset and take a nice cleansing breath in. And a long breath out. Left foot steps back this time to our high lunge on the other side. Again, option to drop the back knee down or keep it lifted in your high lunge. You can keep your hands on your hips here, or you can reach your fingertips forward and up, bending into that right knee generously. Ground down through all four corners of your right foot. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And then exhale, when you're ready, we're going to straighten through that right knee, find our pyramid on the other side, tugging back that right hip crease. Spine is long. Inhale. And exhale. Back to your high lunge. Inhale deeply. And exhale. We flow back to our pyramid. Inhale to lift. And exhale to reach your fingertips back. Inhale. And exhale. One more round here. Inhale to lift. And exhale back to your pyramid. Pause in your pyramid. We hold. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Bend the back knee. We send the weight forwards and lift the back foot, coming into our warrior three with our airplane arms. Inhale here. And exhale, lower the back foot down, back to your chair pose, lower your hips, reach your hands forward. Tuck the tailbone in as you take a deep breath. And exhale. Slowly sending the weight into the balls of the feet, lift the heels for our lightning chair. Option to keep your heels grounded if you feel this is too much for you. Option to reach your fingertips back into those airplane arms. We're going to hold here for another breath in. And exhale to release the heels. Forward fold, crown of the head down towards the earth. Release everything down. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Slowly we roll up to standing. Take your time. Last thing up is the crown of the head. And center yourself on the mat here. We're going to head into our tree pose. Left foot is our standing foot. So when you're ready, slowly sending the weight into the left foot, lift your right heel. Option to open the hip and keep your toes on the ground. Or you can find a little balance here by bringing it to the inside of your calf, really keeping that nice opening in the hip. Or you can grab your ankle and place your right foot on your left inner thigh. You can keep your hands on your hips or you can reach your fingertips up. If you need some additional support, you can place your hand on a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture. Take a moment to find stillness, your drishti, slowing the breath. And very slowly when you're ready, we release, right foot comes back down to meet the left. You can pedal the knees before we reset and we go on the other side, sending the weight into your right foot this time, slowly lifting the left heel. You can open the knee and keep your toes on the ground. You can place your foot on your inside of your right calf, or you can catch your left ankle and place your foot on the inside of your right thigh. Really keeping a nice opening in that knee, in that hip. Keeping the hands on the hips or at heart center. Or you can challenge your balance and reach your hands up and overhead. Slowing down, finding stillness. Grounding down through all four corners of your right foot. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Soften the skin in between your eyebrows. And very slowly when you're ready, we release. Stepping back to the top of the mat if you weren't already there. Inhale to reach your fingertips all the way up. And exhale with forward fold all the way down. Bend your knees all the way down until you come into a squat. Coming onto the knees. Centering yourself on the mat here. Take your knees wide, big toes to touch. Child's pose, walk your hands forward and rest your forehead on the mat. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And take 5 breaths here in our child's pose. Very slowly lift your forehead and push yourself up to come onto your knees. Close your knees together and bring your torso upright. Bring your left hand to the outer edge of your right thigh. Right hand comes down on the ground behind you onto the fingertips and just find a gentle twist. Take your gaze past your right shoulder. Nice deep breath in and exhale. We switch. Right hand comes to the outside of your left thigh. Left fingertips come down. Inhale to lift and exhale to twist. Take a breath in your twist. Slowly we release. Coming onto one side, we come to a seat, just an easy seat. You can cross at the ankles, or you can rest one foot on top of the other. You can rest your hands wherever is comfortable, maybe on the knees or in your lap. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine here. Let's close this practice with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips and inhale deeply through your nose. Open your mouth to sigh it out. Inhale. And last one here, big breath in. Exhale. To sigh it out. You can slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today for this hands-free yoga practice. I really hope you enjoyed the flow and it sets you up for a great day. Please don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, and also subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you for another class, and as always, have a wonderful day.